Have you ever wondered if artificial intelligence might take over the world one day? A question that tends to stir up a whirlwind of emotions, from excitement to fear, curiosity to apprehension. But what exactly is this mysterious entity we call artificial intelligence, or AI for short? Well, in the simplest of terms, AI is a subfield of computer science that aims to create systems capable of performing tasks that usually require human intelligence. These tasks could range from understanding natural language to recognizing patterns, from making decisions to learning from experience. Now, if you're thinking, well, that doesn't sound too scary, you're absolutely right. But here's the catch. AI has become so pervasive in our daily lives, it's almost like a silent partner, always there, always helping. It's in our smartphones, our cars, our home appliances, even in the recommendations we get when we're browsing the internet or watching our favorite shows. And yet, despite its ubiquity, AI is often misunderstood. It's like the wizard behind the curtain, powerful and enigmatic, but also a bit intimidating. This has led to a number of fears and misconceptions. Some believe that AI is a threat to humanity, a harbinger of a dystopian future where robots rule and humans are obsolete. Others think it's an Orwellian tool, capable of invading our privacy and controlling our lives. Yet, at its core, AI is simply a tool, a product of human ingenuity designed to make our lives easier and more efficient. It's not an ominous entity lurking in the shadows, but rather a reflection of our own intelligence, our creativity, our ambition. So why the fear? Why the misconceptions? Well, like any powerful tool, AI can be used for good or for ill. It's not the tool itself that we should fear, but how it's used. But how much of what we believe about AI is true and how much is pure myth? Let's dive into it. One of the most common myths is that AI robots will take over the world. Sounds like a sci-fi blockbuster, doesn't it? But let's take a moment to unpack this myth. Artificial intelligence, or AI, is essentially a set of algorithms and computations that mimic human intelligence. It's like a chess player who's memorized all the possible moves, but doesn't actually understand the game. AI can analyze data, recognize patterns, and even make predictions based on that data. But it's not capable of independent thought or decision-making. Now, why is that important? Because it means that AI can't develop its own goals or motivations. It's a tool, not a sentient being. It can't wake up one morning and decide to overthrow its human creators. An AI is only as good or as bad as the humans who program it. Let's take an example. A self-driving car doesn't decide to take you to work in the morning. It's been programmed to follow a specific route based on the destination you input. It can't decide to take a detour and visit the beach instead, no matter how much it might enjoy the scenery. It doesn't have desires or preferences. It simply does what it's been programmed to do. Now, this doesn't mean we shouldn't be careful with AI. Like any tool, it can be used responsibly or irresponsibly. But the fear of AI robots taking over the world is based on a misunderstanding of what AI actually is. It's not an all-knowing, all-powerful entity. It's a tool that humans have created to solve specific problems. And remember, even the most advanced AI is still controlled by humans. We set the goals, we provide the data, we make the rules. AI is our creation, and it's ultimately under our control. So you can sleep tight. The robots aren't plotting your downfall. They're just crunching numbers and following instructions. And they'll continue to do so as long as we keep using them responsibly. Another popular myth is that AI can replace humans completely. Now let's get something straight here. Artificial intelligence is indeed impressive. It's like that overachiever in class who always seems to have the answers. AI excels at tasks that involve data crunching, pattern recognition, and even learning from past experiences, much like that super smart classmate. But let's imagine a scenario. You've had a rough day and you decide to confide in your AI assistant. You spill your heart out only to receive a response like, "I'm sorry, I didn't understand that. Can you repeat?" Not quite the comforting response you were hoping for, right? That's because AI lacks what we humans are born with: emotional intelligence. It can't empathize with your feelings or understand the subtleties of human emotions. If you're happy, sad, excited, or frustrated, to AI, it's all the same. And then there's creativity. Can AI write a beautiful poem or come up with a unique, innovative idea? Well, not really. AI operates based on algorithms and learned patterns. It doesn't have the capacity to think outside the box, to dream, or to create something truly original. It's like asking a calculator to paint a masterpiece. It's just not in its skill set. AI also falls short in complex decision-making situations that require a deep understanding of context, ethics, or cultural nuances. It's like asking a GPS to decide whether you should take the scenic route or the highway. Sure, it can provide options based on traffic and distance, but it can't weigh in on your mood or preference for landscapes. So, while AI can automate routine tasks and process data at lightning speeds, it's not about to replace our jobs, our relationships, or our humanity. It's a tool, a helpful sidekick, if you will, that can make our lives easier and more efficient. While AI can automate routine tasks, it is far from replacing the human touch. Many believe that AI is only for tech companies. Now, let's debunk this myth with a dash of reality and a sprinkle of facts. AI isn't just for Silicon Valley's tech giants. It's a versatile tool, a game changer, a revolution in efficiency and productivity that's making waves across industries. From healthcare to agriculture, from entertainment to retail and beyond. Let's take healthcare, for example. AI is like a superpowered stethoscope. It's helping doctors to diagnose diseases with stunning accuracy, even before symptoms appear. It's providing personalized treatment plans tailored to each patient's unique genetic makeup. It's predicting health risks and helping us lead healthier lives. AI isn't just a tool for tech companies, it's a lifesaver. Now let's talk about agriculture. AI isn't just crunching numbers in server rooms. It's also plowing fields and sowing seeds. With AI, farmers can monitor crop health, predict weather patterns, optimize irrigation, and even detect pests. It's like having a farmer's almanac with real-time updates and a weatherman who's never wrong. And what about the glitz and glamour of the entertainment industry? Well, AI is not just a behind-the-scenes player. It's helping filmmakers create stunning visual effects. It's assisting music producers in composing catchy tunes. It's even writing scripts for TV shows. Imagine that, artificial intelligence penning the next big sitcom. The retail sector, AI is there too, personalizing your shopping experience, predicting trends, managing inventory, even helping you find that perfect pair of shoes you've been looking for. AI is not just a tech tool, it's a personal stylist, a trendsetter, a retail revolution. So no matter the industry, AI is there, improving efficiency, boosting productivity, and revolutionizing the way we work. It's not just for tech companies, it's for healthcare providers, farmers, filmmakers, retailers, and everyone in between. It's a tool that, when used right, can help us all do our jobs better, faster, and smarter. So whether you're a farmer or a filmmaker, AI has something for you. So let's embrace it. Let's use it. And let's bust this myth once and for all. There's a myth that AI is infallible. Now, isn't that a charming thought? This myth, however, is as flawed as the notion that a cup of hot chocolate can solve all your problems. Spoiler alert, it can't, although it does make a cold day a tad bit cozier. So why isn't AI infallible? Well, let's take a little detour into the world of AI bias. AI bias is like that annoying friend who always shows up uninvited, ruining the party for everyone else. It happens when an algorithm reflects the implicit values of the humans who are involved in programming and data collection. Imagine you're training a dog to fetch a ball. If you only throw yellow balls, the dog will associate fetching with yellow balls. It might ignore a blue ball because in its experience, fetching is about yellow balls. That's bias. Now, replace the dog with AI and the balls with data. If the data is biased, the AI will be too. And bias can lead to errors. Remember the time when a certain image recognition AI identified a picture of a banana as a toaster? That's like calling a zebra a horse with funky pajamas. It's not just wrong, it's hilariously wrong. But why does this happen? It's because AI is only as good as the data it's trained on. If you feed it inaccurate, incomplete, or biased data, its outputs will reflect those inaccuracies. It's like trying to bake a cake with salt instead of sugar. No matter how sophisticated your oven is, it won't magically turn that salt into sugar. So, while AI is a powerful tool, it's not infallible. It's not a magical entity with all the answers. It can make mistakes, it can be biased, and it can produce incorrect results. In essence, AI is a reflection of us. It learns from us, it mirrors our biases, and it makes mistakes, just like we do. So remember, next time when someone tells you that AI is perfect, tell them, just like us, AI can make mistakes too. The final myth we'll debunk today is that AI will lead to mass unemployment. Now there's quite a buzz around this one. Let's dive in, shall we? Despite the fear that artificial intelligence will replace human jobs, history and research suggest the contrary. Throughout history, any significant technological advancement has always led to an initial displacement of jobs, but in the long run, it has created more jobs than it has eliminated. This pattern can be seen from the Industrial Revolution to the advent of computers. So why should artificial intelligence be any different? AI, like any other technology, is a tool. It's not there to replace us, but to augment our abilities, make our lives easier, and open up new possibilities. Let's take a look at some of the jobs that AI has already created. Data scientists, for instance, were virtually unheard of a decade ago. Now they're in high demand. They're the ones who make sense of the huge amounts of data generated every day, and it's their job to extract useful insights from it. Without this job wouldn't exist. Similarly, AI specialists, those who design, maintain, and improve AI systems, are also a product of this AI revolution. These are well-paying jobs that require a high level of skill and education. And guess what? The demand for these jobs is only going to increase as AI continues to evolve and integrate into various sectors. And it's not just about creating new types of jobs. AI can also help humans to do their existing jobs more efficiently. Think about doctors and nurses who can use AI to diagnose diseases more accurately and quickly, or teachers who can use AI to provide personalized learning experiences for their students. The bottom line is that AI isn't going to steal our jobs. It's going to change them. It's going to create new opportunities and new industries that we can't even imagine right now. So instead of fearing AI, we should be preparing for it, learning about it, and figuring out how we can use it to our advantage. AI isn't a job killer, but a job creator. So we've busted some common myths about AI. As we've journeyed through this labyrinth of misinformation, we've managed to debunk a handful of the most common misconceptions about artificial intelligence. It's been quite a ride, hasn't it? Let's take a quick stroll down memory lane and revisit what we've learned today. First, we tackled the myth that AI robots are set to take over the world. While it might be a popular theme in the realm of science fiction, in reality, AI is designed to assist us, not overthrow us. Our second myth suggested that AI can replace humans completely. But as we've seen, AI lacks the emotional intelligence, creativity, and complex decision-making skills that are inherent to the human experience. AI is here to augment our abilities, not to replicate them. Next, we debunked the misconception that AI is solely for tech companies. Whether it's in healthcare, education, or even agriculture, AI has a wide range of applications that extend beyond the Silicon Valley. We then addressed the myth that AI is infallible. Even though AI can process vast amounts of data at lightning speeds, it's not immune to errors. Remember, AI is only as good as the data it's fed. Finally, we tackled the fear that AI will lead to mass unemployment. While AI will undoubtedly change the nature of work, it's also set to create new jobs and opportunities that we can't even imagine today. Throughout this journey, one thing has become abundantly clear. AI is not a mysterious, autonomous entity. It's a tool, a product of human ingenuity, created and controlled by us. It's here to help, not to harm. It's all too easy to fear what we don't understand, and AI has certainly been a victim of this. But as we've seen today, many of the fears surrounding AI are based on misunderstandings and exaggerations. Yes, AI is powerful. Yes, AI is transformative, but it's not a threat. It's an ally, a tool that, when used properly, can help us solve some of our biggest challenges and open up a world of possibilities that we're only just beginning to explore. So as we step into this brave new world, let's not be driven by fear. Let's be driven by curiosity, by a desire to learn, to innovate, and to make the most of this incredible tool that we have at our disposal. Remember, the future of AI is in our hands. Let's use it wisely.